Hello everyone, I'm Eddie. Welcome to a new episode of Kirby AirRide. Last time, I thought we had completed absolutely everything that we had to do about times and whatnot, but I missed one time attack in Frozen Hillside. And today we're gonna be doing exactly that in Frozen Hillside. We're gonna be clearing three laps actually, in 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Let's go. Frozen Hillside. I do believe that the strongest... Okay. Not the greatest start. Screwing up. I do believe that one of the strongest runs that we had was with the Swerve Star, so I'm gonna... Jesus, words escape me. I'm gonna especially start today with the Swerve Star to see if we can't... Oh. Yep. I'ma have a spike. I'ma have a spike transformation. I'm starting off with a Swerve Star just to see if we can't get anything better out of it, because it was the one that gave us the one for 2 laps last time. So if we can just not hit stuff, I think that would be great. Also, keep swallowing stuff because why not? I wanted today to be purely special challenges because, I mean, we are only missing special challenges. So, yeah, I wanted it to be special challenges instead of time and whatnot. But, no, we're gonna be having distance as well as a few special challenges if there's not enough time for every single one of them. And either this one or the next episode will be the ending to AirRide mode. For sure. And like, yeah. We're reaching the end of AirRide mode, man. It feels so weird to say like that, but it is. Like, we're just reaching the end of it, and there's not much else to say about that. We're clearing every single item on the checklist. And that just, for me, it feels a little bit surreal, because whenever I started recording these videos again, recently, I was thinking, man, like it's still gonna be like a while. I'm gonna be making Kirby videos, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun, and I can have Rod and Mike come in like again and stuff like that. Man, it's not gonna be that long, and there's not much left. Like, I didn't think it would be this fast, and of course even less so because we didn't even have Top Ride to worry about this time around. I didn't have to do any challenges for Top Ride. It was just a matter of clearing absolutely everything else. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I don't think I'm actually gonna be able to make the time on account of us already being at 2:30 and not by the end of this game. So yeah, unfortunate but true. I think we're gonna have to retry either with the Swerve Star again or with a different star, which I think I'm gonna try the wheelie scooter. Might be a good idea to use the wheelie scooter. Yeah. Was it the fact that I didn't do it with this one and I just went back to the scooter, or was that a different... I think it was a different one. Alright. Terrible second lap, dude. Nope. 1 second too slow. Second lap has to be up here. That's it. Takes like 2 seconds out of time. I honestly feel like we did it. Go. Go. There we go. Less than 250. There it is! That's the last time-based one that we were missing. Now, let's get off of that, go on over here, modify the rules, get to time, 2 minutes, and we're gonna start off with Magmaflows. Okay, for this one, I don't think the Wing Star is a bad idea. This honestly doesn't matter much, this is fine. Okay, so let's try to see this to fruition. We have to get 4,800 feet in order to get the challenge in these 2 minutes. So 4,800 feet and everything will be fine. Okay, you can hit me as much as you want. As long as I get to leave the ground, everything will be A-okay by me. A-okay. Just like this. The million landings of Kirby. Once again, the million landings of Kirby. And coming off of this, if we manage to stay on the air all the way over to this path, that was a very good landing. It was a big rebound though. Not super duper fun of that rebound. But we can just stay on the air for most of this. And then fly off to the boost on the top part, because this is important. If you don't get that big boost, it's gonna be pretty hard to actually get to our to our desired amount. And now the boost number 1 and number 2, and we start off the second lap with a bit of a boost after almost 2,500 feet. The good thing about getting fly is that we keep the wing star stats mostly, but we also get to, you know, not slow down on the ground so much. So that's neat, right? Let's grab fly again, and this time it's gonna start moving over to that side. We're gonna cross over to the top so that we can go straight. That was not something that I planned to do, honestly, but I'll gladly take it. Gladly take it. We're already in the 4,000 feet department. Already at a good mark. Already at a good mark. Got a lot of landings. And they're almost. There we go. 45, 46, and got it. 4,900 is what we got, and we needed 4,800. So that's good. We got it. Give me that. And that unlocks a sound test. Ooh, interesting. We also have Fantasy Meadows, which you may also already know the answer to this one. My answer to this one is the Swerve Star. So let's go. For this one, we need, how much was it? No time to check. I am racing right now. This is more or less a straightaway, so I can just look down. It's 4,500. So in these 2 minutes, racing about 4,500 feet is what we need to do in order to get that checklist box checked. And yeah, not much else to it. I mean, it's plenty of time for the amount of feet that each lap gives you. I think, how many laps is this? Like 6? Not 100% sure. More or less, each one gives about 800 feet. So yeah, in between 5 or 6 laps is basically what we need. Up before the minute, and we already crossed the midway section of that, so I mean, Surf Star is pretty good to go. I do believe that we're gonna get all the way over to 5,000 feet. Man, this is really something. Now, the reason for me trying to finish AirRide before actually going back to City Trial and getting a few more things over there, even though those are a little bit more complicated, is exactly that. Those are more complicated, and these are just easier to get. So why not get something off of our mind, off our backs, while we can? I mean, the credits for this still look pretty, you know, regular? The one for City Trial at the very least had Kirby waving, so I don't know, man. It just feels like this is the correct way to do things. Like City Trial for last, being the most climactic, the harder things to do, the ones that are gonna need probably 1 video per thing. Even though so far we've gotten more than 100 things, with less stuff, so I don't know. It just feels kind of like that. We got it! We got 5,100 feet, and we only needed 4,500, so that's alright. That's pretty good. Alright, next up. Those are all the ones for distance too, so we have 6 remaining, and I'm super duper excited about this. Alright, so basically what we're gonna do here, instead of time, let's go back to laps, and we're gonna go into a bit of an endurance test. I think 15 laps is more than enough. And we're gonna go into Beanstalk Park. We have to swallow, at the very least, 20 enemies and get first place. It's a ton of laps. It's a lot of laps. Look at that. Look at that. It doesn't even fit. Also, if I can just hit a few quick spins, that would be nice, because I need a total of 20 hit quick spins in order to get another thing off the list. So if I could just... There we go. Probably you can hear my stick just going. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. So, just keep swallowing enemies. I didn't go for the route that had a lot of enemies, but if we swallow 20 enemies and get first place, that's gonna be it. If I don't do it, then that was just a big waste of time. Basically, because there's too many laps in this. There's too many laps. Also, might as well consider not taking that little shortcut in later laps, just so that I can swallow more enemies. Oh, well, that was a thing, and we come out regular Kirby. Come in as Wing Kirby, come out as regular Kirby. Why don't Alright. In the meantime, guys, why don't we talk about some other things? Like, for example, well, I've already talked a little bit about what the project has been to me all the way till now. Ooh, another enemy swallowed. Thanks. Yeah, I did talk last episode. Well, no, it wasn't last episode. It was 2 episodes ago that I talked about what this project has meant to me and the process behind most of it, and why why did it take so long for me to, you know, come back and finish it. What I do want to say though, I keep forgetting to do that and state below stuff. Where's more enemies, man? Where's the rest of the enemies? I kind of want more enemies. Okay, here's another one. I don't know if that counts as an enemy, actually. I don't think it counts as a proper enemy. I think it only counts like, you know, garbage. Because it doesn't give you a transformation, that's what the game calls it. Garbage. At any rate, what I was trying to say is, what I really want on the record is that in no way am I, like... This series, like, these videos never felt like a load to me. In general, I said a couple episodes ago that I stopped making them for a bit because some of them felt like I was loading myself with too much, probably. And while that's true, I don't mean in the way that the videos mean a load to me, but rather I think the right idea, or what I was trying to convey rather, it was more on the lines of, I love making these, but I had so much else in my plate that the parts that went into Let's Plays were starting to spill off the plate. Like it just started going into other aspects of my life. Like I would edit at school, and like I would stop paying attention in classes because I was uploading videos and, you know, putting in a lot of the tags and the descriptions and stuff like that, planifying Let's Plays and asking friends like, hey, would you like to see videos of this? It would be amazing if you helped me by, you know, sharing the channel or watching some of the videos. That would be awesome. And like, I didn't get much help because everybody had their plates full. The most help I got throughout the entire thing was Mike and Rod coming onto the channel and doing series with me, and I greatly appreciate that, and I had a lot of fun. It's just, it's not a lot of help in regards to, you know, promotion for the channel itself. Like, promotion itself is a very big thing, and I just didn't have much of it. So, in the long run, it ended up being like a lot of time that I felt I was spending doing something that was not being helpful to me, or not giving back to me enough. You know, I wasn't earning a lot in revenue. I still am not earning pretty much anything in revenue. Like, I earn like $2 monthly. It's nothing. It's very much nothing. Like, it's just very little, and it's just hard to keep yourself motivated when you have, like, 20 other things. Like, you're in groups, student societies, and you're trying to get a scholarship for a master's program, and you're getting a job and stuff like that. It's just so hard to stay motivated with everything when you have so much on your plate. And I just felt that I had to try so hard for it all not to spill onto my Let's Play section of the plate, that it was just exhausting. And so I put that in the back burner. I'm like, okay, if this is not giving me too much now, and I have this in front of myself right now, it might be a good idea to actually do that now instead of putting it off, and just do the videos later. I can always make the videos, I can always hit a viral point, I can always pay for discoverability later. Those are the types of thoughts that were crossing my mind at that point. So that's why videos took a back burner, like a backseat when I was going through college, a little bit. So yeah, it was just a lot of that, and then personal relationships and struggles and whatnot. It was just stuff like that most of the time. So yeah. Keep swallowing all these enemies, keep swallowing them all, keep swallowing them all. And that was a horrible landing, but it just gave me one more enemy. I think the last couple of laps have been more than enough for that. So after taking off from there, I suppose that the next step is for me to just either fast forward or cut forward, because I think we've already gotten like either 17 or 22 enemies. Have not been counting at all. I'm just swallowing whatever comes into my path. So I will see you guys in a moment. Did you see that? I managed to swallow an enemy from the rails when the enemy was not in the rails. That was funny. Alright. 2 more laps to go. Well, 1.5, technically. Oh god, I hit everybody. Actually, that would not have been a bad idea. To grab Nadia? No, actually it would have been, because there's this curve right here. Yep. In the end, it didn't even matter, and in we go. I'm waiting for the sound. There it is. I think that's 20 swallows? Yes, indeed. And that's for Beanstalk Park. However, we're going to do the exact same thing for Fantasy Meadows. Indeed, there's more than one. And let me just check if it's the exact same thing. Yes, Fantasy Meadows, it's 20 enemies and take first place. And of course, we do want to get that, so whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's just lower this a little bit just so that we can ensure first place, because these laps are very short. We're definitely gonna start lapping people, so I'm just gonna let them go a little bit before me so that I can get some more quick spins in, out. And what we want is to get at the very least 2 swallows per lap, just so we can ensure something. There might be laps in which we get only 1 swallow, and that's actually fine. That's why I have 15 instead of just 10, because 10 would be a guaranteed 2 swallows per lap. No options. And you know, transformations last for about what a lap is, so yeah, that's basically the why. This is our 3rd swallow, and it's gonna last up until the next lap, so yeah, you can see the reason behind my actions, I think. I hope. At any rate, this is way shorter. Of course, this is way shorter than what we had before. So, doesn't really matter. We don't really need a super speed up. We don't really need a super skip, I guess. We're starting lap 4 at about a bit over a minute. There I go, completed 3 laps. And this is basically the amount of time that everything will be taking us, so give me this. I want to swallow that. I kind of wanted to hit Kirby instead of that, because that could have been a swallow for me. Another one of those quick spins, and I thought that was an actual enemy, but it was just an orb of light. So I'm gonna need you to come in. Thank you! Thank you very much. Whoop! That was a full enemy! Cool! And that hit Diddy again. Okay, we're getting plenty of swallows, actually. Plenty of swallows. Give me fire. I'ma hit people in my way and not in my way. The people behind me will get hurt by coming into my fire of range. Haha, I mean range of fire. Gosh darn it. Anticlimacticism. And boop 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 boop. Good, thanks. That's everything that I needed. I wanted a naughty in there just because. Oh, another swallow. And another swallow. Yeah, hit Diddity! Hit Diddity all the time, every... Uh-oh. King Diddity's coming for me. He's coming for me, dude. He's coming for me. I can see him. I can see him coming. I can see him coming. Oh no, he's coming. He's coming. No, stop. Stop. Stop defeating the enemies that I want to swallow. Boop. Ah, well, that was unfortunate. I thought he was gonna come straight into me. That was not really what I wanted to happen at all. Very, very unfortunate indeed. Right, got a Bronto board over there, but I can't swallow it. Are the enemies starting to run out? Like, there's less and less every lap. Okay, no need to worry. There's a Waddle Dee over there. Up, give me sword, and nobody will hit me again. Except maybe a sword in my back. That might be actually one thing. Oop. I actually do believe that we've already lapped everybody. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we've lapped people, so... Yeah, not much else to think about. Would be prime time for some, stuff, but no, not really. Okay. Well, I got an idea for a couple of things, for a couple of the special missions, which are, sleep and... Oh, wow. Very few enemies this time around. Pretty much nothing over there, huh? Did we get any swallows on that lap? I'm actually kind of worried that we're starting to run out of enemies. Not cool. Give me that Bronto port. That was so hard to get. I'm actually starting to get nervous, man. Are we out of enemies? Did we run out? Like, are these the only ones left? The ones inside the cave that spawn every lap? Okay, maybe not. There's a fire enemy right here. Hello! Oh, there's also people that I can swallow. Hello, that's 2 for the price of 1. And they killed a Scarfy, which I greatly enjoy and appreciate. Oh, I think I actually was just in a period of time in which the enemies hadn't respawned. Okay, that's perfectly fine. We're perfectly fine then. No problemo at all. No worries for the rest of our days. Up. Ah, it's just, out of time, dude. Like, just a bit out of time. That was unsensible of you, game. Very unsensitive of you. Let's see. No, they eliminated all the people in the cave. That's not nice. Who was it? Diddy? Was it you? Diddy! I need to know if it was you. I need to get more swallows, man. I'm starting to get nervous and that wasn't enough. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Yeah, give me the transformation. Give me the transformation. I don't care, man. As long as we got more than 2 for most of the laps, I think it's gonna be fine. As I said, guarantee. This guarantees that we get the challenge over over, you know, anything else. So, good enough for me. Okay, Scarfy transformed. Had I actually shown you the transformed Scarfies in this game? I'm not 100% sure. It would be weird that I hadn't, but I wouldn't put it past me, because I've tried my best not to swallow close to a Scarfy. I was just not great at it from that point on. Because I wanted the Bronto board so close. Didn't even listen for the noise. I think I got it. Okay, yeah, we got both of those. Hey! We got 3 more. We got 3 more, and 2 out of those 3 we can get a Nebula belt with a specific transformation. So I'm gonna do that. I think. And which is the other one that we're missing? Tornado Kirby. It's the Tornado Challenge. This one I think has to be on Checker Knights. 15 enemies with Tornado Kirby and still get first. I think it has to be Checker Knights. I'm not perfectly sure. I just think so. I will leave it for a second video though. Next time on Kirby AirRide, we finish AirRide mode for good. See you guys then.